30 laps and anything can happen. We get ready for a start. The flag is shouldered, the flag is dropped. We are underway with the late model action for the New South Wales title here at the Lucas Oil's Lismore Speedway. And Devin Moran got him across the line very, very quickly. Have a look at the guy to the outside. Who do you think it is? It's number 7. He's up into third place already. That is Steve Francis. So it's Devin Moran, Blair Granger, and Steve Francis. Steve Francis is going to drive right around the outside of everybody. That's what he's got to do. He doesn't want to see this young fella from his home country take the race, not away from him. Blair Granger, though, holds him off. He's taking a very quick line around this track. He's staying tight, and he's going to make him work for it. The American is going to have to work very, very hard to get around this number 5 car out of Queensland. He is holding it very tight, and he's holding it. But here he comes. The American has blasted down the back straight, has gone into turn 3, real hot. Stays very wide out of turn 4, nails it across the line into second position. Brad Blake. Now, here's a challenge. These guys have been absolutely hot on it all night. We can see that the track is getting a little dusty, and it's getting a little slick. Who's going to handle that the best? We've got an amber light because we've got a whole bunch of them around in turn 2. He stayed out wide all the way. He just stayed out wide. I told you, he'll go straight to the outside and stay there. He's built that track. That's the O factor, though, getting on the inside. And that may help, but have a look. He just knows there's a track out there, and he's going to race it and race it hard. That is Steve Francis. But it has left Devin Moran to get away. Devin Moran's got a very strong motor in that car. So Steve Francis, he gave it a crack, but now he's going to reel in the young gun, Devin Moran. We've got Brad Blake trying to get on the inside of the Steve Francis car. He's managed to do it down the back straight. Francis stays out wide. He just keeps attitude on this car totally. There ain't no straights in this racetrack, according to Steve Francis. He just keeps it turning and keeps the foot down. The hammer is on. But Brad Blake out of Western Australia has got him down that back straight, and we'll get him as he comes across the line. He'll be up into second position. The number 5 car of Blair Granger is hot in the action as well, trying to get on the inside. But the trick now is for Brad Blake is to get away from Steve Francis. 14 laps to go. Where is the leader? He's well out in front. He's got 4.5 seconds in the lead at the moment from Brad Blake. He's up on the slower cars, though. This is where he's going to have to work hard because they're not going to let him through. Well, we have an amber light. We've got 2 around. It's autograph time and a chance to catch up with the jet car and the late models and everybody else back in the pit. So your chance to check it all out after the racing here tonight with 18 laps to go. It's the 99 car of Devin Moran, who is the one to chase. He has led from the start of the field when the last accident or incident happened. So he has now got himself in that position. He's going to have to go around some of these slower cars and take that opportunity to pass because everybody's going to sit on this pole line. It is the place they like to race. So what's Devin Moran going to do now? He's got the 77 car that he's got to try and get past of Steve Van Zeeland. This is going to give the opportunity for Brad Blake to catch up, but Brad Blake has got to make an instant decision. Does he keep the foot flat out, keep it right into it and go straight to the outside? Because it's something that Devin Moran obviously doesn't like to do. He's had plenty of opportunity to set to the outside, but he just keeps staying on that pole line. The 77 car is just sitting there, as is the cars in front of him, which include Ed Borg and Jake Hawkins. Somebody's going to move to the outside. Is it going to be Steve Francis when he eventually catches up with him? But he's back in 5th position now. It is Brad Blake, Devin Moran, Darryl, Grimson, Blair Granger, and the American Steve Francis back in 5th. To steer, and now he's pulled off. We are underway again with 11 laps to go. It is Devin Moran, Brad Blake, Darryl, Grimson, Blair, Granger, Kevin Stowe in your top 5 positions now that Steve Francis is out. This has been a very fortunate time for Devin Moran, because he had got onto the tail and the slower cars and was having difficulty getting past them. And then it was the Van Zeeland car that had an issue and allowed him to start from the front again. As he comes past, he is on the heels of the slower cars now. We've got one car parked fairly precariously in turn 1, but it hasn't brought on the amber lights. We would like to see if he can get it moving. At the 99 car, nothing is holding him back now. Sedans here at the Lucas Oil's Lismore Speedway. 1 lap to go for the American as he tries to pick off yet another slower car. Brad Blake, over 5 seconds behind, holds on to second place. Darryl Grimson in third. But the checkered flag falling now for our leader and the new New South Wales champion, Devin Moran. Brad Blake in second position and Darryl Grimson in third.
Oh, thank you so much. I mean, the track was pretty good tonight. We could race all over. Just can't thank Lucas Oil, Lismore Speedway enough, and Frank's Auto Parts with Ross and Casher and everybody. They're great to me. That's